Right, so today we've just left Canet and Roussillon. It's my really good French, hey Ben?
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice.
Accent.
Yeah, and we're taking the mighty ship, the Gunboat 68, across the Gulf of Leon. Well, we're going that way so that we can end up over there. Got a nice offshore breeze, so hopefully we should have some nice flat water all the way. Plenty of wind though, so
Be a good day.
it's going to be a good day. It's there we go. Bye bye, Canet. So part of the job is making sure everything's good. Loads of fun when it's blowing 25 plus in the Gulf of Leon. We've got third reef in, a small little thing, and we're going to send it up the coast. It's all quite nice and civilized. Everybody's inside, driving along. We got down to 23 knots of wind. We had 26 just now. Nice to be inside. On the ripcord, in case anything happens. Very civilized. What are we doing? 10 knots upwind? Yeah. Beating upwind. Nothing up here. Right, so we've just got out of the really windy stuff. Now we're in down to 18 knots from 32 knots I think we saw. Now we've got big J2R, second reef, and we're reaching along at wind speed. Water's nice and flat, so all is good. Definitely not as wet as it was about an hour ago when we were trundling along at 18 knots, and let's say this bow was really wet. Still 18s, back down from 21 knots of boat speed. Sitting here with the finger on the trigger. Bit of death reaching. Very civilized in here. Booning along at 16 knots, 17 knots. So we've pretty much had a day of everything, from third reef and J3 to now one reef and J2, and we're going upwind quite nicely. 15 knots of breeze, 9 knots boat speed, bursting into the 10 knot range just as a little puff comes through. 20 degrees apparent, 44 degrees true wind angle, so going upwind not too bad. Looking at the main. This is what going upwind is all about. Flat, fast, easy. Well look, there's a fly on the wall. So if you squish him.
Il y a certains Gunboat où il y a une config comme ça à l'axe, la barre il est traversant jusqu'à dehors et il y a d'autres barres par contre, je t'en reviens pendant ça.
So we keep talking to people about multi-hulls going upwind. We keep showing them that the apparent angle here, so we're still there's a wave, bye wave. the apparent wind angle here, which is the red one, hasn't changed much between when it was, what was it, 14 knots before?
Yeah.
But you can see the true wind angle, we were sitting at 44, 45 degrees true, but we've now dropped to 53. It's not because the boat's going sideways or anything, it's actually because the boat's going fast. The faster the boat goes, the more it drags the apparent wind around. So we don't actually, the boat's not going any lower as such, whereas we're restricted by our sheeting angles so that we can only sail at, oh, that was a good one. So we're restricted by our sheeting angles, which limits our apparent wind angle here. And you can see here, there's our jib car, and we're right in on our max trim in on our jib car, which looks about 5 degrees by my iometer. So this becomes actually the limiting factor to how high you can sail with a multi, and the faster you go, either A, this has to come in further, or B, you actually drop away on your true wind angle. In this case we have to drop away on our true wind angle a little bit. As you can see, we're doing it tough here, bashing to windward.